Morgan.
Hello, Daddy Debrock. This is John from John Breaks Bad News. I have some bad news from Chris the Negotiator. This is going to be hard to hear. Your cum got turned into a probiotic yogurt called Nutricum. It's in gas station coolers all across Vermont. People seem to love it. Here's the real tragedy. Jimmy Reuter's credit card funded the entire launch. He thought he was donating to Turtle Rehab. Now he's under investigation, and the IRS is flagged his account for jism-backed securities. And it gets worse. Chris Lot Lizard tasted Nutricum and saw a vision of his own birth inside a truck stop urinal, and now claims to creative control of the brand. Meanwhile, enter Kong. Kong's a Vietnam vet who hasn't washed his feet since the Tet offensive. Somehow he's in possession of 12 jars of Nutricum and says it's the only thing that's finally softened the calluses. He wants to be your brand ambassador. So here's your choice. Claim your legacy and lead Nutricum into the next era of weaponized wellness, or let Jimmy take the fall.
Oh, man, Morgan, that was a lot you just said, man. That was great. I look forward, Morgan, you're doing a great job with this. I really look forward to these.
No, my name's John.
Yeah, I know who it is. It's Chris Morgan that lives next door to Alex that eats the ants. Listen, didn't you just get married like a week ago?
Yeah.
Okay, is Trish on tonight?
What?
Is Trish on?
No. Yeah, wait. Oh, you're Trish.
Well,
I'm Trish.
I guess you're Trish.
Oh.
Yes. That takes care of the sports and concert tickets for the people that work in the office.
Okay.
All right, listen. So you ready? You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, here we go. All right, I'm a Gen Xer, so I grew up in the 80s, and I never fucking learned or fucking understood what the connection was between the cartoon Thundercats and the song "Material Girl" from Madonna. It's the same, it's the same writer, and it's actually the same song. So I don't get it. Like, I never I looked it up.
What?
All right. So do you remember, like, the 80s TV cartoon?
Thundercats.
Yeah. So, like, if you were an 80s kid, you watched it after school.
Yeah.
All right. So Material Girl. That's the same. It's really the same song.
Wait, hold on.
Writer.
What do you mean by same song? Because you're talking about a TV show and then a song.
Yeah, I know. The hit record, it doesn't. It only shows you, like, the Material Girl part as we know it. But Thundercats, and same thing with Thundercats when you hear the theme. But if you hear, like, the all the outtakes and, like, the unreleased version, it's the same. It's the same thing. It's all the lyrics are together. So you want me to sing it?
Yes.
All right. It starts out like this: fire, fire. Fire, fire cats, oh, fire cats are on the loose, fire cats are loose. Hear the magic, hear the roar, I think they're okay, yay. And if they don't give you proper credit, I just walk away, yay. Because we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl.
It's the same fucking song.
It's literally the same fucking song.
You see how that fits in real nicely?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same writer.
Oh, shit. All right.
All right, so is that insane?
All right, Daddy Debrock, I got to
go. No. Morgan, you don't have to go yet. I got to tell you something about Chris Replicator Roofing.
What?
So, I have a friend named Mickey Giannini, right?
Yeah.
And he kept having these fucking leaks. So he says, he calls his roofer.
One second. You know I'm going to call you again next week, right?
Yeah.
All right, do you want to save this, or do you have enough?
No, I got a lot more for next week and the week after that.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so let me tell you about Replicator Roofing.
Yeah.
So my friend Mickey Giannini calls a roofer because there was a shoddy patch job done on his roof, and it kept leaking, and he wasn't ready to pay for a brand new roof quite yet. So he's talking to the roofer, and he's like, first of all, I'm like, yo, Nick, I wouldn't trust this roofer. First of all, when you look him up on the internet, it says Replicator Roofing, and there's a drill in his logo. I'm like, why is there a drill in his fucking logo? He's a roofer. Like, drill and roof don't go together. So he's like, I don't know, I'll give him a try. What's the worst that could happen? So he's telling him, he's like, I never been up on my roof. I think, that shoddy patch job, it's that again. And he's like, you never been up on your roof? And he's like, no, I'm afraid of heights. I'm not going up on that roof. And he went, you never been up on your roof? And he went, no, I'm not going up there. I'm afraid of falling. And he went, I'll take care of it for you. So he goes up on his fucking roof with a fucking tool belt, and there's a DeWalt drill on his belt. I'm like, yo, dude, this don't look right to me. Like, roofers don't have drills. So he's up there for like an hour, and all you hear is this.
Oh.
So it turns out he drilled 75 1/16 holes around that shoddy patch job, and not just there, but all over his roof. So he had like 12 leaks since Thanksgiving. And I'm like, you should have known better. Call Replicator Roofer with the drill in his logo.
Yeah,
Chris Replicator Roofing is his name, Morgan. So,
okay.
so one day I go over there, and I don't know if he just doesn't care, or he's not astute enough to like research this shit. So we're over there to play cards one night. We used to go over there one night a month before all these leaks. And I noticed like all these ants. And I'm like, what the fuck have you got all these ants in here for, dude? And he went, well, the exterminator was just here, and he puts the poison out. And he said it's normal to see like a lot of ants in the beginning. And then after they take the poison, like the whole colony's going to die, like the whole nest is going to die. I'm like, I guess that makes sense. So I'm like, all right. So I didn't think anything about it. So then what I did next was I was like, I got to go to the bathroom. And I go to the bathroom, and in his basement, he doesn't have like, it's not a finished basement, so you can see behind the drywall. And all behind the drywall was, you see these stickers that say poison, but when you peel them back, it was all molasses like spread. He spread molasses behind the drywall and behind the baseboards.
This guy has worst luck with handymen.
And then, yeah, and then I was like flushing the toilet, and a cockroach jumped out the size of a fucking deck of cards. I'm like, yo, dude, I got a fucking skedaddle. And I was like, who the fuck's that? Like, fucking Chris Replicator Exterminators? Like, who the fuck you get?
And was it Chris Replicator Exterminators?
I don't know. I mean, it's either Chris Replicator, Chris Evaluator, Chris Negotiator. It's one of them.
Well, Chris Negotiator is the one who's trying to warn you about the cum yogurt.
Yeah, I know, but they multitask, and they're fucking, like, they're involved in conglomerate. They do different things.
You understand that it's your cum that got turned into the probiotic yogurt, right?
Yeah, it's nasty, man. Cum's nasty.
Anyway,
all right, well, listen. All right, Morgan, I got a couple more stories for you.
No, you got to save them for next week.
Save them for next week?
Yes.
Listen, congratulations to you and Trish.
Thank you.
All right, take care, my man.
Bye-bye. Love you. Bye.
All right, love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.